Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. We will review major indices. We'll do cycle analysis on S&P 500, and you can see it's working perfectly. We are going towards a downside, and we'll see what's happened next. And we'll review all other major indices: Nasdaq, Dow Jones, SL 2000, crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, silver, oil, natural gas, and other commodities, and major tech stocks at the end. All right, guys, and then please hit the like button, guys, before you go further. It only takes 1 second to hit the like. I spend every day, I come here in the morning to show you guys the levels. Please hit the like button in the appreciation of that. I'll appreciate that. And then on the left side is day trading chart. These levels are red lines are sell lines, green lines are buy lines. If you want to know more about this, subscribe to my channel. There's a YouTube icon in the description of this video. Click and subscribe. All right. So let's start with S&P 500 daily cycle. You can see we are nicely following the cycle analysis. This is a yellow cycle. You can see the cycle is coming here and it's ending 25th of April. So going towards this low here. So still downwards pressure. So 25th of April from now, another week or so. And then we can expect a bounce, all right? And then that bounce should fail, and then we'll expect major weakness coming end of May. So this is the period of risk, all right? And then we're gonna have a nice bull rally after that, okay? So a little bit of choppiness and then going lower and then bounce and then major risk here. This is gonna be probably the low, which you wanna be buying end of May, and then we're gonna get a massive, massive, massive bull rally. All right, so that's what cycle analysis is saying. Now, we're not going to go straight down because on the left side, those who are new, this is only for day trading chart, left side, right side is for swing trading. And you can see green lines are the buy lines, red lines are the sell lines. Yesterday we came nicely below second green line, which is the ultimate buy. And if you guys want to know about more how to read this chart, I have a video on my channel. You can see it's about a week old. I told what to do, and you can see this is the very good buy area below second line, and now we are bouncing. All right, so now we can bounce. The bounce is happening. We could go up to 51.69. All right, that's where this right side, this green line, which is 10 moving average, is coming. That's where the resistance is, but that's quite possible. So from where we are right now, a bounce to this first red line, 1.16% is quite possible. So keep that in mind. Do not short here. Time to short was when we were in the red line, not when we were in the green line. All right, so you can see here when we test red line, that was the perfect short here, and this indicator tells you everything how to do it. And yeah, you can subscribe and you can know more about that. All right, so that's on MES, and let's look at uh, this one, the live market. You can see we are below all moving averages. A bounce to here, bounce to 51.67 is possible. All right, and then there's going to be a period of risk. Are we going to go higher or are we going to go lower? Market will decide. All right, let's look at Nasdaq. And on the left side also same thing in the buy zone Nasdaq. All right, below 17,853 is the buy zone. 18,146 and up is the sell zone. All right, so just touching the buy zone as we speak. And again, this is also below all moving averages. So same story, looking for this bounce to fail and then go lower, like I showed you earlier on my analysis of cycle analysis. All right. Dow Jones is bouncing because of UNH, nice earnings, 7.72%. I'll cover it very soon, but you can see nice bounce from the buy zone and now could go towards sell zone. So now right now in the neutral zone still can go higher. All right. And Russell 2000, let's look at Russell 2000, still weak in the buy zone as we're speaking. And this is the idea, should be looking to buy from the top. Russell is, how low is it? Let's go. Came down only 8%. Okay, I thought it looks like it's higher percentage than that, but anyhow, near support area here, which is 200 EMA and SMA, and in the buy zone, so looking for a bounce on Russell as well. And the Tesla is very, very weak, announcing layoffs. Any news with Tesla is going very, very bearish, and gaps after gaps after gaps. Okay, all these yellow lines on the right chart are the gaps to fill. Another gap down. I don't know what's going on. It's going into capitulation phase, which is usually the last phase before the bear market ends on Tesla. And if you can hold and if you are patient, this is the dip you want to be buying and holding. Okay, so I don't know where the bottom is, but we're going towards some of the really good prices. Now there is a gap here around. If I go to 1 hour chart, let's see. Uh, there's no gap. The gap is all the way down to 145, so that's gonna be like really low from where we are right now, another 7-8%. So that's a huge gap there. So just keep that in mind. If I go to auto chart, that gap is coming from here. This gap up here. You can see this gap up. If I hide this EMA lines, this gap, massive gap up after earnings. So maybe they want to come and fill that gap. Let's see. Anyhow, so let me bring moving averages back. Spent a little bit more time on Tesla than I'd like to, but in the buy zone short term. So I couldn't expect a bounce already down 2%, 2.7% or 2.4% pre-market. UNH, all right. So I did tell my subscribers this is near nice buy zone. If you go to UNH chart, let me quickly zoom out. Here you go. You can see here nice buy area here came to buy areas 9 counts buy signal on this. Every time we get this green buy signal bounce, green buy signal bounce, we got yesterday 2 days ago bounce, already now gap up after earnings. First target for 488.69. If it breaks that, next target 512 and then 538. All right, so you can see every time it goes after earnings, it goes to massive bounce. So you can see after earnings, usually from the day it close, it can bounce up to 13%. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, so every time there's a good earnings, it likes to bounce, and especially when it's down so much, it can really bounce to new highs after that as well. So keep that in mind. It's been like down for since top. UNH went down 22% for a healthcare stock. This is the biggest healthcare stock. To go down that much is not common. All right, and you can see came to very close to support. Now it's bouncing. So congratulations if you listen to me and then bought this. Now it's near first gap fill, second gap fill, third gap fill. Still a lot higher. I think it can go, and I'm gonna hold until it goes there. Short term in the sell zone, so maybe it's gonna cool down a bit after open and then bounce again. We'll see how it goes. But that's the story with UNH. All right, so gold in the neutral zone, nothing much here. Silver is going towards buy zone. All right, you can take a screenshot of these levels. You can pause it anytime and check. Crude oil. Crude oil is in the neutral zone going towards buy zone. Natural gas. Natural gas is also towards buy zone. Bitcoin. I know a lot of you are here for Bitcoin. Let's review Bitcoin here. And on a daily chart, let's look into it. And still green line is below red line. Okay, PPO is bearish and RSI is still no divergence. I think it can still go lower. And if I go to gaps analysis here, you can see it's finding some support on this 50 rising EMA and SMA. Actually, if I go to 1 hour chart, looks like this gap is filled yesterday, so we can delete this gap. All right, so you can see this gap down. They filled this gap, so we can delete this gap. And now there are no gaps at the top. However, there are multiple gaps are down, and then the next gap is here around 47,890. All right. If it has to drop, that's going to be a significant drop, 24%. I don't know if it's going to go in one day. There's some support here around 52K as well. It flagged and go higher. So just keep that in mind. And let's go to live market, which is this one, BTC. So this is live. Live market is below moving averages. Now next support is here, which is rising 200 EMA SMA. That's where the major support is. Let's see how it goes. So far, I don't see any reversals in Bitcoin because green line is below red line. Like I said, if I zoom in, this is PPO. I want to see green line above red line. All right. So it's a lot of bearish pressure on this. So you got to be careful here. All right. And let's go to 1 hour chart and see if we see anything else. 1 hour chart, massive dump here, and I want to see a new low with some divergence. Still did not see a new low. So if a new low happens, which is below 61,300, there's going to be some divergence, and that's going to be first good momentum building for Bitcoin. But for now, I think it's going to go a bit lower again. Ethereum. Ethereum is again touched the buy zone, near buy zone here, below 3022 look to buy, and on this futures Ethereum ETH, okay, looks like it's now filled this gap. If I zoom in, You can see there was this gap around 3000 and I posted this video that this should be filled, and you can see there you go, boom, they filled it today. So we can delete this. Yesterday the stop gap is also filled, this is also deleted. So go back to daily chart. So now next target is 2808. Let's see when we can reach there. Right now still bearish pressure on Ethereum as well, so things are not looking too good for crypto at the moment, so just gotta be a bit careful. And yeah, short term, if it goes below 3000, look to buy again. I think we can get a bounce short term, but long term looking for 2808 as next target on Ethereum. It's unfortunate if you're bull, but that's what the chart is telling me. All right, Hang Seng Index China is in the buy zone right now as we are talking, in the buy zone, stuck there. Let's quickly review commodities. Copper, massive pump, and then now it's just consolidating, just going towards buy zone. Palladium is also going towards buy zone. Soybeans also going towards buy zone. Sugar, massive dump here in below buy zone. Okay, looks like capitulating right now. Not good for sugar, but you can see very oversold. Light dark red background happening here. So usually it's very oversold. So I don't know where the bottom is. Looks like I'm falling knife for now. Wheat in the middle, no trade zone. Corn in the middle, no trade zone. All right. Let's look at tech stocks. Apple was down yesterday, touching buy zone pre-market, buy below 171.26. Um, if it finds support on this white line, which is 20 moving average, it can bounce. All right. So next target could be 170 now. So do not get too bearish on Apple. Just wanted to let you know. Google in the buy zone, Netflix in the buy zone. All these tech stocks are in the buy zone, guys. So it's gonna bounce. Massive bounces coming, in my opinion. You can see Amazon in the buy zone, Meta in the everything is in the buy zone, guys. So do not get too bearish here. A massive bounce is expected, in my opinion. My chart is telling a massive bounce is coming. So be very careful shorting this market. NVDA also, AVGO is in the buy zone. AMD already up 1% pre-market, but was in the buy zone. Okay. All right, guys, that's it for today. Let's wrap up with VIX. Let's zoom this chart in and let's go to VIX. Is crushing. Wow. Um, Now 21 is there. If it has to go about 21, that's going to be probably um, in May. But let's see, it's just making higher highs, high lows. There's also a gap here. If I zoom in, so if it comes all the way down, that's going to be very bullish for stock market. But if VIX pumps from here, close this gap 21.25, that's going to be really bad for stock market. We'll see how it goes. Okay, guys, hopefully this was helpful. Please hit the like button on your way out, and I will talk to you later. Bye.